What's up, guys? It's the trio, back with another video.
Today we're going to be telling spooky stories. So like ghost stories and like crazy like things that happen to us.
Yeah,
or,
it's just
or just like scary things.
it's
What?
our stories, our personal scary stories that happened in our life.
Yeah. We switched
Did
ice
you
creams
eat?
on accident. No.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Keira. She's an adult.
Okay.
Which one? Shut up, don't tell them that. I'm barely 18.
So I guess the first one will be our personal experience with a handmade Ouija board.
Because we weren't allowed to get one.
We weren't allowed to get one because we were in elementary school.
Ooh.
We were in elementary school, watching Sam and Colby, so we obviously
That makes sense.
Yeah.
we knew ghosts and wanted to summon a ghost in our bedroom.
My bedroom specifically.
on her bed. And we were playing the Ouija board. Nothing really happened, I don't think, with the Ouija board. But then there's this door. We have a door, our bathroom door. We have a joint bathroom. And the door will not, it's really hard to close it. Like, you have to put a lot of force into it.
Ew.
But when we were playing the Ouija board, we heard a slam, and it was the bathroom door. And it's so hard to close that door, so it's unexplainable
Yeah.
Oh, that's so scary.
how it even happened.
Yeah.
So, and we were like screaming.
Yeah.
So I think that's it.
And then Dad came.
the dead came in.
Oh, I just thought of another one. No, but
So I think that's the end of my story. We were just freaked out and
Yeah.
and destroyed the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Burnt it.
The only way.
No, actually.
and then we made one out of paper, and we made like a, what's the thing that you sit?
I don't know what it's called.
Okay, well I made that thing. We made that thing out of cardboard, and we played it for like 2 seconds, and then we decided we were done.
Yeah.
Who's next? Okay, I guess we're going in age, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a little bit different. This is about the time I almost got kidnapped. So, I was in 5th grade, going into 6th, and I was with my friend, not either of them. I was with my friend, her mom, and her 3 brothers. 2 of the brothers were older than us, and we were 11, and we were going to the post office. Shush, I'm having a problem speaking. Okay, this makes me nervous. We were going to the post office, and her mom was like, well, I gotta run in here and sort something out. You guys just stay in here. So we're just sitting there talking, and we see this guy, and he's like in his underwear. Okay? And he had like an orange thing wrapped around his wrist. And we were kind of laughing, because like, he was in his underwear, and that's just so odd to see out in the broad daylight at the post office. Like, that's just weird. Well, then he saw us laughing. He starts running at the truck. Yeah, and we all start, like, freaking out because we were, like, thought we were gonna die. And then he was like, it's okay, just let me in. And, like, as soon as he put his hand on the door handle, I found the lock and locked the door. Yeah, and so then we're, like, all freaking out. And, he had handcuffs on. He was an escaped convict. He had because
That's why you
Because it's right across from
it's
the
right
jail.
across from the jail. They had court that day, and for somehow or another, he got away, and he was an escaped convict. And he ran and was like trying to get in there with us, and then her mom came out, and we didn't know where he went because he just ran off after he realized the door was locked. And she came out, and we were screaming at her to get in the car, and she thought we were fighting. We told her what happened. Well, she went to the police department, and they filed a report, and it was just a big long thing, and that's how we found out he was an escaped convict. And there was a bunch of cops and stuff, and we didn't think anything of it, just like roaming around. It's because they were looking for him, but it was really scary. Bottom 10 experience. Wouldn't want to do that again.
I wonder if that's when they were looking down here.
Yeah, I'm sure it probably was.
Because they were looking in our field, in our front yard.
Yeah, it probably was, because they had cops literally everywhere, and we were like, oh, that's weird, but we didn't think anything of it, Yeah. He had escaped and was like on the run. It was
Yeah.
scary.
Okay.
Mine's about clowns. The good old 2016 clowns.
Oh.
So, me and Kira went to a football game, and I was in middle school. No, I was in elementary school. You were in middle school, I think.
Yeah.
And then, so we were walking around because we weren't gonna
Don't
watch
watch
football.
the game.
Yeah. We were
I
just
mean,
walking
like, that's
around
not
the
what
field.
kids our age do anyway.
Yeah. So we're walking around the field, and there's this woods right beside the field, and we saw, was it one clown?
2.
I thought so. We saw 2 clowns in the
Ew.
woods watching kids, and we went and told the police officers.
And he didn't believe us. He wouldn't
Yeah.
go down there.
He wouldn't go down there. He didn't believe us because, I mean, like,
That is terrifying.
yeah.
Like, they were trying to get us to go in the woods.
They were like trying to get us, like, not just us, right? There was other kids.
Got tons of other kids.
Yeah. They were trying to get to go to
Did anyone go?
No.
Well, I mean, there's always a few.
Yeah. That was creepy.
Should I say my other clown story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is also, I don't know if it was 2016 because it happened every few years.
Yeah.
It will happen
It was
again
also
soon.
in middle school.
Yeah.
So it might have been.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably.
It was. I'm thinking it was before. Your story is before my story.
Well,
So mine.
it was like summer. Oh, no, it wasn't summer. I was in school. But it was like, I don't know. It was like, I don't think it was cold
August,
outside.
September.
Yeah.
It wasn't cold.
And the power went out for no
remember.
reason. And we were just walking around waiting to go home because we couldn't do anything.
Mm.
And there was a rumor that there was clowns across the street or something. And it was freaking us out. Everyone in school, like everyone was freaking out and, you know, trying to figure out what was going on. You know how kids are investigating.
Yeah.
But when we were leaving, because we had to leave early because the power was out, we couldn't do nothing. So when I was leaving in the bus, and you could see there was a police car across the street at an old lady's house. There was 2 clowns in the cop car looking at us in the school bus, but they were trying to rob an old lady.
Oh.
That's horrible. That poor lady. That's so
Yeah.
scary.
But there was clowns. Like we thought they were like in the school. Like we thought we were all gonna die because the power was out, and we were just all scared for our lives.
Did you guys ever watch that show? What was it called? Creep?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Movies?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
The
Yeah.
show.
No,
there's
no, no,
only
no,
one
no.
there's
The
a
show
show, too.
that was like for kids.
Oh.
Like the creepy show? I don't know what it's called.
No.
I don't know.
Hold on. Oh, we used, hold on. I'm gonna look this up.
Okay.
Hold on. Kids show guy with mask scary stories.
What is it?
Netflix.
I think I do remember.
Creeped
it.
out,
Yeah,
creeped
I
out.
do remember that.
Creeped out. Okay, we used to watch that, and I used to like. I don't know, like that show freaked me out so bad. I used to like everywhere I looked, it's like I could see that creepy little face with the no eyes. I used to have nightmares about it. And Momo,
Insert a picture if you can find it.
I will. Momo.
I will.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll send you a picture. No. Momo had me so scared. I was afraid to go to sleep at night. I think I probably tried to sleep with my mom at that point because I didn't want to be by myself. That wasn't even the story I was going to tell, but it just got me thinking about that because it's scary.
Your actual story?
Okay. Okay. This is what Caitlin and I like to call a little drummer boy. So one night, we were in middle school, right?
Yeah.
No. We were freshmen.
Oh. Close.
Ooh, that was 3 years ago. Okay. Well. Ew. So me and Caitlin had a sleepover after a football game, and we went to sleep. And we woke up around 12, or at least that's like.
No, it was like 10.
Okay, well we came down around 12, I think, because we came down later.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
maybe,
they were
maybe
going.
we would have woke up at 10, 12. But...
Yeah. So we came down here at like 12, and we decided we're going to watch Halloween. So we're just chilling. She's gone. They went on a college visit with her and your parents. Her brother was gone too.
Yeah.
And we were just chilling on the couch, and we started hearing stuff upstairs. And I thought I was crazy. Like, and then she said something about it. She was like, are you hearing things? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I paused it.
Yeah, you paused it first, and then you were like, are you hearing things? And I was like, yeah. So we listened, kept the TV paused for a minute, and we didn't hear anything, so we turned it back on. And we started hearing it again. So we turned it back off, and then we could still hear it, like, after we turned the TV off, so we knew it wasn't the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, I think this is the first time we've told her, like, the full story.
I think so.
And then, so then Caitlin was like, Shailen, check the door and see if it's locked.
Why?
Because I don't know, because I'm old, so I don't know.
Because in case it came from up there, I could watch. I was watching.
She was watching, I was checking the door. So I checked the door. It's been unlocked for probably a good 2 hours of us being home by ourselves. So then automatically we're like, someone is in the house.
Yeah.
So we start freaking out. So we cracked out every weapon we could possibly. We put on her Crocs and we put on jackets that were.
I think I remember coming home to y'all with like bats.
Yeah, we had a baseball bat,
a BB gun,
a BB gun. We had knives.
Yeah,
we were standing back to back, and
Jasmine
Jasmine
rotating.
We were rotating because if it came from down the stairs, we wanted to give each other an equal opportunity.
Yeah. If I'm hitting, you better be.
And we were taking pictures of everything. Like, we were taking pictures of the mirror because we were like, if it's a ghost, And then Charlie, the dog, stood over by. So in the house, it's like.
He wouldn't come over to us. He was standing by the door. He wasn't barking or anything.
He stood like far over to the door.
He was just staring.
Just staring.
Which is weird for Charlie.
And me and Caitlin were standing back, and we were like, "Come here, Charlie, come here," and he would not.
He would not.
He would not.
All.
So we were like freaking out. Caitlin texts her mom, and she's like, "Mom, someone's in the house, or there's a ghost. We don't know what's going on."
And I told Mom to check the cameras.
Yeah, she checked the cameras. Nothing was there. Well, something was definitely there because, and then we heard people talking, and it sounded like two men and a woman. It was like right out here, and so we thought
like they were circling our house.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, and
then like we thought maybe it was just like the neighbors. So we moved over here, and you could hear it right over there, like broad as daylight. I'm crying. Like it was scary. But it was so scary. And then, like, it sounded like drums upstairs, but the drums were completely taken apart.
It was like this. Was it the snare?
Yeah, it was like the snare
drum.
But like they weren't like
just like over and over again.
That's what it sounded like. So we named it the Little Drummer Boy because that was absolutely terrifying, and I will quite literally never do that again. Well, actually, I guess I don't have a choice, but then we went to a haunted house after that, and all was well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, just shoot me. How am I gonna get the ball? Thank you, honey.
She calls me that.
Actually, that was bad. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Okay.
No, yeah, that was scary.
We were coming home from my grandparents' house, and we saw on this hill, we saw a lady who was dressed in all black, had black hair, and it looked like her eyes were like...
She was on the news, and they said, she liked looking like a cat, and she had like cat eyes on her.
Just like...
Yeah.
No, thank you.
So she
like,
had,
her pupils were like
scary. So we saw this lady, and she had yellow cat eye contacts, apparently, from what the news said. And we felt this, like when we saw her, we all felt weird, and then my tooth fell out. Like randomly out of nowhere. Like she cursed me or something.
Maybe that's why you have to have braces.
Yeah, probably. She cursed me.
Oh, that makes me uneasy. Like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, guys. Caleb's gonna have to hold my hand.
It's weird that we saw her and she was on the news. And, like,
Yeah, that's
they
so
talking
creepy.
about her.
It's so creepy.
Is there anything else?
Oh my gosh. No.
I have
Oh yeah, go.
what was it? Oh. I don't remember where me and my friend were going.
Oh.
Or like what we did that day. But we were coming home from being out all day, so it was like dark. 8, 9 o'clock, maybe. I don't remember. It's not that scary, but
That is scary.
That is scary.
her truck doesn't lock. It was like an old 2-door truck. And we were driving across these train tracks in the middle of a town. And she...
Yeah, it's not that scary, but you're like,
Yeah.
scared to
There is-
tell it.
She didn't tell me until after we passed the train tracks, but apparently there was a guy sprinting at our truck,
At your side.
at my side of this truck, who was sprinting at the truck, and he was like this close.
Oh,
He like
yeah.
got so close to opening the door,
And the door's gonna lock.
and the doors couldn't lock.
That's so scary.
Mm-mm.
But she didn't even tell me. She said she could see him, but she didn't even, or like she saw him out of
She
her,
didn't want to skate.
out of her vision, or whatever.
Peripheral vision.
Yeah, and
Well, I probably would have just floored it at that
Yeah.
point.
I would have too. I wouldn't say anything. Just
Yeah, I would have just floored it at that point. Like, let's just hope we escape.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
I mean nothing happened, but it was pretty.
It
scary.
could have.
It was-
Something
Someone
could
was-
have.
If he got to the
Sprinting at
door.
Our truck.
Oh, that is so.
You have another one?
Another one. It is, though.
Story.
Oh, well, I don't know. Okay, so I'm either crazy about this one or. Because, you know, like, the mountains we live in are freaking terrifying. Like, I can't.
It's right by the Appalachian.
Yeah.
It is, and we're part of it.
Oh, I thought we were by it.
No, we're in it.
We're
It
in the
goes all the-
Appalachian Mountains.
We're in the
We are
Appalachian
in the
Mountains.
Appalachian Mountains.
Lovely.
And one night, and like I've always like been terrified of like that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like, no, thank
You
you.
can't say the name, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
If you
No,
know what
thank
to
you.
do.
That. Right
Picture.
there.
What they call them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
I'm not either.
I'm not even gonna.
No.
But
You know the lore.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, no! I have another one after this too. That's
Okay.
really freaky. But okay, so me and my friend decided one night that we were gonna have a sleepover on my trampoline. So we took blankets. We put blankets. We used gold clips and put blankets all the way around the trampoline so like nothing could see us. And we watched The Nun, which we didn't really watch it. I don't really know how to explain it. And then we watched another movie where like people would pay to like get other people's faces taken off and put on, and I don't know what it was called, but it was really creepy. Well, then we decided we were gonna go to bed, and so we're sleeping, and I just like that whole night I just couldn't, like I would wake up, like just randomly wake up because I would like hear something in the woods or something, and like it just was like finally like 4 o'clock in the morning I woke her up and I was like, dude, I can't, we gotta go inside. So because I wasn't sleeping, I was just like laying there terrified.
Yeah.
Because it was dark and it was actually kind of cold. I guess it gets really cold at night.
Yeah.
But it was really cold and it was dewy and I just kept hearing stuff, and I woke her up and I was like, we gotta go inside. So we like planned out how we were gonna get from the trampoline to my house. Which it's right in front of my house.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, what if something like didn't know we were there and then I got off the trampoline and then it found out I was there and then it just attacks me? Like, no thank you. No thank you. Like, and now I don't remember my other story because that freaked me out so bad. Like just thinking about that. Hold on. Let me think about this. Oh, okay. This one is not paranormal. or at least I don't think. So a few months back, my brother comes in my room. At like,
Oh my god.
you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, it terrifies me. He comes in my room, and it's probably like, what, 2 o'clock in the morning? And he's like, Shaylin, wake up. And he's 14 at the time. I was 17. And I was like, I say that as if this happened like years ago, but anyway, you get the point. Like, we're young. My brother comes into my room, and he was like, he's trying to wake me up, and I was like, what do you want? Like, I was so mad, because he was like, Shaylin, I need you to wake up right now. And I looked at him, and I was like, what do you want? And he was like, were you standing in my doorway, like, watching me? Were you standing there? And I was like, no, I've been asleep. And he was like, okay, well, someone was standing in my doorway, and they were watching me. And I was like, bro, you're tripping. And then he was like, no, I swear. And I was like, okay, well, just sit in my room for a minute. So he's sitting in my room, we're sitting there talking, and I had heard something, like, it sounded like something, like, towards the living room. And my mom, had been sleeping, like, she fell asleep in the living room, and my little brother fell asleep in there. They were watching a movie, they fell asleep. And we heard something there, so we go out there. And and we got so scared, but my little brother had just woken up, and he's 9. And we were like, okay, we have an important question for you. Did you get up and walk around, and were you standing in the doorway? And he was like, no, I was asleep. So then we were like, okay, well, just go back to bed. So he goes back to bed, and then we heard something, like, it was a big, like, boom. So then we jumped up, and we ran, and we woke my mom up. He was like, don't wake mom up, don't wake mom up. And I was like, no, I'm waking mom up, like, because I don't know what that was. If something was standing in your doorway, and we just heard a boom, like, I'm waking mom up. So I woke mom up. I said, Mom, I think someone was in the house, and I told her what happened. And we asked her if she was up, and she was like, no. And so, she calls my dad. And my dad was like, okay, well, I'm going to come up and I'm going to search everything. We called 911. Literally, nothing was gone. Also, we had a closet door, and I literally just cleaned out that closet in the hallway that day, and it was closed. Like, the door was closed. It was open when Dad was walking through the house. Dad was like, did you guys leave the closet door open? And we were like, no, we closed it. And he was like, well, it's open. And there was, like, a shovel that was sitting by the door on our porch that had fallen over. And that's what we think had, like, fell, like, that made that big boom. And, like, nothing was missing, but, like, it's just the point that, like, I think someone was in our house, and our air conditioner had just gone out. So Mom had the door unlocked and open, and she had, like, a fan in it.
It was like summer.
Yeah, it was in the middle of summer.
It was like
hot.
Like
Hot.
100 degrees an hour.
Yeah, so she had, like, the door open, she had a fan in it. And, you know, we live in a pretty safe area, so you wouldn't think nothing of it. And so that's how they must have gone in or whatever. Oh, that was the scariest thing.
That was so
And my brother was like, you know, maybe it was a ghost, but then he said, after he had, like, asked me and my mom and then if we were standing there, he had realized that, like, the man, he thinks it was a man, was, like, taller than our dad, and our dad is 5'11". He was like, after he, like, thought about it, it had to have been someone else, because they were taller. He said,
No, why did he think it was you?
I don't know. I am 5'2".
Yeah.
But I guess he was, like, I don't know, freaking out. But he said, I'm gonna be honest, like, I was up, I was on my phone, I wasn't supposed to be on it, I was supposed to be in bed. He said, so I thought Mom was coming in there to yell at me. He said, and then he thought it was weird because they just got up and walked off. Like, they just looked in there and stood there for a minute and watched him. And he said he, like, looked at him, we couldn't see his face. And then they just walked off.
Didn't he say something to him?
Yeah, he said, oh, if you're a ghost, I'm gonna...
He said that?
Yes, he was like...
How old is he?
He's 15 now. He was 14 at that point.
So he's not that...
Yeah. he was like, if you're a ghost, I'm gonna get you or something like that, like, just joking around. Yeah. And he said, and then after it had walked away, and then after that he had waited a few minutes. Oh, I know what it was. He had got up to see if Mom was up, and Mom was asleep. So that's when he came back to me.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe he just had a bad dream or something, or was just hallucinating.
No.
No. And then a few weeks later, it had actually, someone had posted on Facebook, like in our area, that someone was going, like, trying to get in their garage, like a man, and it was like fit the description. So like that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was so scary. And like that night, we all slept with my mom.
Yeah.
Cause, yeah, we all slept with mom. Cause dad had to go to work, so we just stayed with mom. And then mom was, after that, we have locked the doors. Cause no way, no way, Jose. Not doing that again. But, oh, now I'm scared. Just thinking.
How did we forget about that story?
I really don't know. Like, I just randomly thought about it.
Yeah.
I think when she said the thing about breaking in.
Yeah.
What made me think about it? But he was like, yeah, if you're a ghost, I'm gonna get you. And I was like, why would you? Like, are you trying to get me? But like, whatever. But he
He
swears.
said that to the intruder.
Yes,
Yeah.
he swears we have a ghost in this house. Like, he swears by it.
Well, it sounds like it was an
Yeah.
intruder.
Yeah.
But,
He's-
but like, he says that, like, weird things happen to him.
Yeah.
Like, doors getting shut and stuff. He says that stuff happens to him. It's never happened to me. I'm just gonna pretend like everything he says isn't true. Because then it won't happen to me, I hope. So, but he, like, all the time, he's like, I swear we have a ghost in this house. I don't know. I haven't never seen anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm scared.
Me too.
I'm scared and I'm cold.
You're right beside him then, so.
Was that all our stories?
I think so.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else too crazy's happened.
Yeah.
Also, since I was a kid, I've always been like terrified of graveyards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember going to funerals and stuff.
Just the thought of graveyards is creepy.
Yeah, like I remember like when I was little, going to like funerals and stuff, and like we would go like to the graveyards at night or whatever sometimes, and it would like scare me. Like, I would be scared that something was like there.
Yeah.
And I don't like driving past graveyards at night. During the day it doesn't bother me, but at night it's like, get out of here, bro. It's just scary.
Yeah.
And funerals. I don't like funerals either. I don't know what
I
to
would
talk.
hope you don't like.
No, I mean like, I could never be like a mortician or anything.
Yeah,
I could
that's-
not. No, no way.
I think that's all for this video.
I hope you're scared, cause I sure am. What happened? Not flashing.
Oh my gosh.
Good. I hope you enjoyed it.